Hey guys, you're welcome back again to my channel. It's been a while here. Yeah, I totally understand. I've been trying to do one or two things, and that's what has been consuming my time. But don't worry, I will make it up. Yeah. So today's video is going to be a quick one, and before I go into that, I want to welcome those that are just joining this channel for the first time. I appreciate you, and those that are returning, I still appreciate you. This video is going to answer the question of, can I leave Saskatchewan? Is it compulsory to stay there? Especially for those that are coming via provincial nominee program. It depends on you. It depends on what you want from a province. What I like may not be what you like. You understand? We all have our tastes. We have our opinions, you get. So this video, I will just be telling you the advantages and the disadvantages of living in Saskatoon City. You know, anything that has advantage will definitely have disadvantage. But if you can weigh the pros and the cons, then you can now decide, oh, maybe I should stay back in this city. But first, for those asking, is it possible to leave this city as soon as I land? I understand that some people just want a way out first, like let me just land in this place, but this is not where they really want to stay. So the question is, can they move away? Well, it depends on so many factors, but what I usually suggest or advise is, if you must even leave a particular province and you came via provincial nominee route, it's advisable you leave after you get your citizenship. Yes, you are going to be playing safe that way. But if a province nominates you and as soon as you land, you are thinking of leaving immediately, well, I don't really know. It doesn't really sound good, except you have very good reasons to give to them, to the province, that yes, because of this, blah 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 blah, so I'll be leaving, then fine. But if not, just exercise patience, and maybe you may even start liking the place. Yes, it's possible that you just begin to develop interest for the place in no time. So that's all for that. Before I go into the pros and cons of Saskatchewan, let me just throw a little light on this. Saskatoon is a city in Saskatchewan, and Saskatchewan is one of the provinces in Canada, and it is a developing province. Maybe that's why most persons don't like to stay here. Saskatoon is the largest city in Saskatchewan, followed by Regina. In fact, Regina and Saskatoon are the major cities in Saskatchewan. That does not mean we don't have other cities like Moose Jaw, Aberdeen, and the rest. Yes, we have Aberdeen in Saskatchewan. In case you don't know, it's a very small city in Saskatchewan. Well, people used to think Saskatoon is the capital of Saskatchewan. No, maybe because of the way the name sounds, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Actually, the capital of Saskatchewan is Regina. But I'm not going to be dwelling on Regina today. I'm just going to be talking about Saskatoon City. Now, let's talk about the pros of Saskatoon. The first is the natural beauty. Honestly, this place reminds me of Aberdeen in UK. When I was in Aberdeen, I so much loved the natural features. When you look at the vegetation, you see how greenish, how colorful it is. Then when you talk about the small rivers that you see, you know, maybe when driving, you will just appreciate nature for those kind of places. So Saskatoon is blessed with natural beauty. The next point is the affordable housing. It's not like it's very affordable as it were, but when you compare it to other big cities like the Vancouver, Toronto, Ontario, then you will know that Saskatoon is still very affordable in terms of housing. The third point is diverse economy. In Saskatoon, there are various sectors that offer job opportunities to people, such as the agricultural sector, the educational sector, the mining sector, the healthcare sector, only to mention a few. So with these um, different sectors, there can be more job opportunities for people. Another advantage of Saskatoon is the education. As we all know, Saskatoon is the home to this very famous University of Saskatchewan and other educational institutions offering quality education and quality research opportunities to students. The last but not the least for the pros is the cultural diversity. Generally, Canada is very multicultural. So when you talk about Saskatoon, there are different cultures, different people in Saskatoon, and that brings about different cultural activities and even different cuisines. As you can see, Chinese food, Turkish food, Canadian food. So it's very, very diverse. So that's also another pro of Saskatoon City. So let's quickly go to the cons or the disadvantages of this city. The first is the harsh winter. We all know that Saskatchewan as a province is very cold, and the winter period could last for a very long time, and you can be recording like -30 and above. So the weather condition is very harsh and it's always to the extreme. If it is hot, it's going to be very, very hot, and if it is cold, it's going to be very cold. The second on my list is limited public transit. It is not really easy going by public transport here in Canada generally. But I'm speaking for Saskatoon now. Yeah, if you are not mobile, it's really going to be very difficult for you to move about, especially when you are not going to the routes that you are used to. The next one is seasonal employment. I can attest to that. There was a place I went to apply for a job in person, and when I got there, they told me to come back when the kids resume school, meaning the job they usually get customers when the school is on session, and if the school is not on session, they close down for that period. So there are a lot of seasonal jobs here, there are a lot of seasonal employment here. The next point is access to healthcare. Yeah, comparing it to larger cities, having access to healthcare is kind of limited, and the waiting times could be for a longer period. Maybe you want to access a medical facility, you may have to stay for a longer time compared to the health system in other larger cities. The next point is distance from other cities. Saskatoon is a very remote city, and that makes it a bit far from other cities. And going to places like that or making trips could be very cumbersome because you'll be staying a longer time on the road. And you know, when you're driving, you tend to burn more fuel. So, distance to other cities is also an issue of concern if you are going to be staying in Saskatoon City. So these are the points I can give you for now, but these are not all the points. I just wanted to limit the points to these few ones I've just mentioned, and I hope you learned one or two things. So now I haven't heard the pros and the cons. You can now make your decision, you can now make your choice if it's a city you would love to stay or you rather choose another city. So the ball is in your court. Yes, you have to make the decision by yourself. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Just kindly hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so you keep seeing my videos. Do like, comment, and share this video. See you all in my next one. I remain Joy. Bye.